Go YouTube. Do 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 do. Let's give us a few minutes to catch up. Hey, we're live. What is up, fellas, ladies, whoever pop in? There we go. Let's get some coffee going. What's going on here? Oh, turn Bluetooth back on. There we go. I just realized that the top of this is in the bottom of the sink. So, before I can even finish making coffee, I've got to do dishes. So, fill it up part way and get to it. Ugh, so this can wait over here. And let's go ahead and mess up our sleep cycle while we're at it. All right, got our shot glass. Here we go. Oh. Get our tincture in there. It's a green tea tincture we made about a month ago. Cheers. Put that down there. All right, let's fix you guys a little bit, wee little bit. Let's try that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. All right. Tons to do. This can get put away. So this. Oh, hey, Adam, you're here. What's up? Kind of was wondering if all you guys left me. Do dishes on my own. Sacrilege. There we go. Bitch mittens in place. So what's going on, Adam? Turn myself down in my ear. There we go. Setting up a new laptop, finally. Right? Man, as soon as I got that MacBook in the mail, I haven't sat down with any other computer. I know you're using yours for work and whatnot, but as soon as I got it, I just could not put it down. And mind you, that's my first Mac laptop ever. So I've been in a 100% Windows environment for my entire life. Took a little dibble dabbling here and there. I love it. Got the full suite now. We've had an iPad forever. I got my first one in like 2011, the Gen 3, the new iPad, that whole debacle. It's funny, ever since it came out, I kept telling people, yeah, the third gen. They're like, no, it's the new iPad. It's like, yeah, it's only the new iPad until the next iPad comes out. So funny. Talk about a marketing fail. 1.5 days and finally have the Dockerized containers all talking to each other. Dynamic DNS. Feeling like a real hacker today. Fun, fun, fun. Yeah, I never went all that far. I just focused on work. Although it'd be fun to do some of that stuff. But I'd have to have a reason to do it. Yeah, seriously. Dirk, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so topic for today's live stream. I just spent an ungodly amount of money on my new to me motorcycle. And it's going to be a whole lot of work. Just ordered all new controls, factory OEM controls. Ordered the OEM front headlight assemblies. Let's see, what else did I get? Seat concepts, new seat. Did your lady force you, or was it voluntary? To do what, Turk? Dishes? More like she can't do it, so man of the house has to step up and do what needs to be done kind of situation. But yeah, I'm super excited for that seat concept seat. Recommended by a few people. Definitely looking forward to it. That OEM seat starting to wear out. Got a nice tear forming right in the cushion part. More like Evan likes them done to a certain standard. Well, yeah, Adam, you could say that. It's more of the kids that have a problem with standards. The wife's pretty good. You know, back when she did do dishes, you know, there was a few things wrong here and there occasionally, but same thing when I do dishes. I've just got a lot of practice now, and I'm very thorough. But yeah, that seat concept seat is one thing I'm super excited about. The main thing I'm super excited about. Like nice memory foam. Mystical Misfit, is that your name? Well, I mean, it is the channel name. So, yeah. Did you wash that beard? Beely, Pound Levy. Yes. A couple hours ago, after I got, well, several hours ago, half a day ago. Once I got back from my ride, I was soaked. And I had to take a shower. So, yes, the beard got washed today. That's your brother's name. Your brother is named Evan Roach, or just Evan? Small world. Not many Evans out there. I think every single one I've met has been stand-up dude. Turn that down a little bit more. Nice to meet another Roach. Yeah, there's not many of us out here. You know what? We're probably related. Looks good. Thank you. I appreciate that. B. Lee Pound, Lee B. It might get cut off here soon. It's getting to the point of being annoying again. For years, I just chopped it off as soon as I got annoyed with it, and then the wife asked me to grow it longer, so I suffered through a while. But I think that might be it. Might be back at the length to where I just don't want to deal with it. Speaking of which, look at that big old mistake right there. Rinse that off before it goes in the dishwasher. There we go. See, other big news. Signed up for the motorcycle foundation course, so I will be legal to ride here in a week's time. I've been riding mainly on private roads. Well, pretty much all on private roads. So, it'd be nice to get out on the street. That'd be cool if I met a relative off YouTube. Yeah, Mystical Misfit. I'm kind of out of touch with all my family, actually. But would not be surprised if we were actually related. Let's see, the Roaches. My family's actually adopted into that family. It was Tom and Peggy Roach. They lived down in Southern California. They died probably 20 years ago. So if that rings any bells. Hey, I appreciate the offer to help. I'm going to butcher this. Fuzzy? Phase? I don't know. Terrible with names. But, you know, this is a labor I must endure. But let's see what we can get through today. You guys missed the grand stream opener. Got our green tea tincture out. That stuff is potent, let me tell you. It's only getting more potent by the day. Alright. We're getting down there. Almost to the point to where I can start washing knives and whatnot else. There we go. Let's see what else can I get out of here. Pyrexes. So what are you guys all up to today? How's your Tuesday going? It's been pretty slow here today. After I got back from my ride, you know. Got the whole family through the showers. And then food. Lots of food today. Let's see. Further, the name Roach is of Viking descent into Scotland, Ireland, meaning rock. Interesting. I know that part of my family... Actually, I don't know where that part's from. That very well could be. So I'm not blood related to it, but, you know, like I said, my dad was adopted into that family. I think I've heard that before, you know, being translated into rock. Sounds right, vaguely. Don't quote me on it. My parents are family history experts, not me. But my blood lineage is from the family of Weaver out of Germany, actually. Don't know much about it. Like I said, my parents are the family history experts. But that I know. See, Adam, today, well, it's a bit warm to go outside, right? Sitting at the computer desk in the AC. I feel you, man. I feel you. I'm standing. By the way, nice shirt. Thank you. Vintage. Let's see. Yeah, you're sitting at the computer. I'm standing in front of 3 computers. Close enough. Same. Let's see. Cutting board out of here. Let's go over here into a pile. Where's my brush? Here's my brush. Okay, I can get my coffee pot back together. Brush cleaned off. There we go. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with me. About $2,000 down the drain, all in one day. Most of it in replacement parts. Teach me to buy a used bike. But I mean, then again, all said and done, it's still cheaper than a new one, and this one handles better than the new ones, so I can't complain. You guys might see an uptick in motorcycle content, dual sport content here for a little while. Because honestly, right now, that's kind of where my interests are. It's been a while since I've had any content up. Is that black mold on your roof? Cart by it? No, that is actually dust and grease from over the stove. I've got a range vent hood system that I need to put in. Hey, I'll spray a little soapy water on that. That'll come right off. Actually, that would be a good short. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. There we go. Put this together real quick. All right. Mix up our coffee. Okay. Back on there. And there's coffee for tomorrow. Done. And into the fridge. Let that cold brew away. But yeah, that's one of those things I've definitely got to get taken care of. It's been kind of accumulating. I've just got to clean it off and then get that vent installed. So any of you guys watch that fourth Matrix movie that came out? My wife and I watched it the other day. She's actually kind of impressed by it. Hey, Phil! What's up? What do you need? Yeah, it's actually surprisingly good for a sequel. Sequel part the fourth. Third. Yeah. Good watch. Nice long one. You know, fits the genre perfectly. Kids are getting ready to feed the dogs in the background. It's been a nice change. They've been taking over that ever since my whole trip to Montana. So Phil, how's your day going? You about ready to get off of work? Yeah. Yeah. You're at home? Okay. Yeah, I figured you were, round about that time of the day. How was work? Work was okay. Yeah, it sounds like work was work. So, Phil, the initial results are in from this new HVAC system. It looks like we're at least going to be saving a third off of our power bill from what it was last year, if not a bit more. What's up? Okay. Well, let me get through some of this, and we'll see what we can do about that. Okay. Yeah, we're excited. Start getting some return on that investment here pretty quick. It's crazy. The kids ate like 30 minutes ago and they're hungry already. All right, let's get in here and clear out this drain. Plate over it. No wonder it's not draining. Yo, Sean, what's up? Having Red Robin, man. I haven't been. Yum. I haven't been to Red Robin in ages. Probably since I was stationed in New York. That was like our go-to lunch spot. It's awesome. Always have a couple of their tall beers during lunch and go right back to work. Good times. Yeah, the fries, especially their sweet potato fries, were pretty darn good. I mean, they're probably just Cisco, but still, it was good. That and what was it, jalapeno burger? Yeah, we just stood at the bar, talked to the bartender. Between us, ooh, that bartender was nice. She was actually married to one of the guys that worked in the unit downstairs. Lucky man. She was super nice. It's hilarious. One day she told us that she was craving jalapenos, and I just kind of looked at her and I was like, "Are you pregnant?" She just gave me this look of shock. Apparently, they had just found out a few days prior. Hilarious. I mean, there were certain other indicators, if you catch my drift. But yeah, that was cool. Howdy, fellas. Gem City BMX 1, what is up? Yes, child. Let's get those dogs taken care of. How will we get my hammers put away instead of just sitting around? Izzy, you too? Sean, how was that ride into work? Bike treat you all right on that journey? Yeah, steak fries are bottomless with your meal. Nice, Sean, nice. It's always nice when you get bottomless carbs, especially the starchy ones. How was everybody doing today? Bill, Adam, Sean, Evan. Can't complain. Spent way too much money on bike parts today. Found the guys earlier. Ordered a Seat Concepts seat. And then a whole bunch of OEM parts, all new controls or replacement controls. Gonna get the front headlight assembly back to stock, along with the light, blinkers, everything. And a OEM shifter too. That one on there flexes more than aluminum foil. It's insane. So look forward to some content there. Fixing to have you talking in my ear here in a minute while I'm on my way back to the hotel on the bike. Nice, Sean. Nice. What do you use in your ear to do said listening? Just a headset or something, or do you use the like a Senna or something like that? What do you got? Not bad, Gem City. Tired, sore, headache from listening to the excavators humming through a hammer through 9 foot of bedrock for 6 hours. Damn, Sean, that's intense, man. It was a nice ride. Got to leave earlier next time to make up for the fuel stops. Yeah, I get you. How much did that hog chew through? Let's see. Can't wait to see. A good seat is a key to a good ride, right? I got to try Overton's for all of 5 minutes when I was riding his around, so I could see the difference between his and mine. Much prefer my bike, but that seat is so comfortable. I was telling the guys earlier, about an hour into my ride, my butt gets sore on that stock seat, and it's starting to wear out. So I figured, you know what? Let's just do it. Rather be shooting with no ear probe than listen to that, Sean. Man, both is rough. What's the original cost for the bike? I paid $3,000. Factory new right now from the dealer, you're looking at $7,000. So I spent $3,000 on the bike, and then another $2,000 today on parts. So all in, we're looking at $5,000. So that being said, a lot of the modifications that need to be done, thank you, for the 650s have been done. The sprocket that needs replacing, some of the other stuff, suspension, something or other, the big old IMS 4-gallon tank. Yeah, 8 after taxes and fee for Cali. Yeah, for new. VR, what's up with that ceiling above the stove? That's just some grease from the stove. Grease, a little bit of dust. It's on my list of things to clean, and I've got a hood vent that I need to put in, sitting over there in a box. So that'll be handled here soon. But yeah, Adam, I mean, I'm getting kind of close to a cost of a new bike. But all said and done, this should be set up for another while. Oh, what's cooking? Good looking. What's up, BS 4700? How's it hanging, dog? Let's see, Sean. I do need a new seat too, but had to get boots because I blew mine out today, and then had to adjust my throttle. Was idling all high, and ended up at Red Robin's. There you go. Not a terrible day. Not a terrible day. Yeah, I'd rather shoot without ear pro indoors and have to listen to that again for a while. Man, that's rough. I'm taking that into account. Might just go the new route myself. Yeah, Adam. I mean, the thing is, I've got 20 years worth of multiple other people's tinkering to go through, and the stuff that they just didn't do. I mean, factory new. I mean, you don't have to deal with all that. You can set it up exactly how you want it from the get-go without having to undo stuff that people did. Like, I'm putting the OEM headlight assembly and all that stuff back on the bike, which was replaced who knows when. So I'm putting the original stuff back on, which, I mean, that's another like $350, $400 right there, just in all that. So it's kind of irritating. But I can't complain. The bike runs great. Yeah, and your time and labor would affect total cost too. Exactly, Adam. I mean, I'm with Overton. Just buy a new bike, unless you're like Yukon and you get a non-functioning bike for $300. You can just fix it up yourself. But I mean, for what I paid, I'm getting kind of close to break even on just a new bike. I am running a XR 650L. It's 2003. Yeah. I mean, I'm even replacing the mirrors. I'm not going back to OEM on those. I'm going with the newer, bigger ones that are out there. I'll have details on that here soon. They'll probably show up through Amazon in a couple of days. I'll go through a couple of phases of getting parts on instead of one big push. But yeah, so that should be fun. Probably going to end up tearing the bike half apart to get it done, especially with that electrical stuff. But, like I said, Lord willing, she should be good to go for a while. I got to get my 87 XR 250. Yep. Get her up and running. I mean, that's a solid bike, too. I mean, I didn't ride it, but that's what Jeff has, or something comparable. I think it's a little bit newer than an 87. But, anything other than full highway speeds, that thing did great. Keeping up with the 650s. Highway speeds going uphill, mind you. Other than that, I mean, with the way I rode then, he was right on us the whole time. But I've been getting a whole lot more comfortable on it. XRs are mint, man. Can't beat them. Yeah, I'm just going to get mine back up to snuff. And it's going to be sweet. It's going to take a while to dial in all the new controls, but I'm looking forward to it. Full new throttle assemblies, new brake assemblies, cables and everything. Getting the new electronics stuff for the horn and the blinkers. Replacing some blinkers that are missing. Everything. Starter assembly, choke assembly, you name it. I'm pretty much getting it. Like me, my dad says, if you want to fix up the old Suzuki Intruder and get it to run, it's yours for free, right? For some reason, I thought you had a CRF. No, maybe that was what Geoff has. Maybe he has a CRF 250. What's the difference between the CRF and then the XR 250? What? Not right now. Feed the dogs. Oh, let's see. One of those days, possibly during my winter layoff, I might try to make a cross-country ride on the old Suzuki. Man, Sean, that's what do they call it? Iron butt, iron seat, something or other. That's one heck of a ride, man. Yeah, I think you're right. Fuel injection? Yeah, his is fuel injected and liquid cooled. I remember that. Is your bike a 4-stroke? I believe so, right? Yeah, it's a 4. Which I really like because I can just roll up to any gas station and get gas. Although I only put in the non-ethanol in there. But she does run a little bit hot if I stay up in the top end of the gears for too long. So if I'm kind of in between two, lately I'll tend to roll up to the next gear, especially if I'm up on the highway. There we go. Yeah, I've got to get back off road. There's a couple places here, quote unquote local, but they're all an hour away. So I think I might try to make that happen. That'd be fun. I do dirty things for one of those pretty KTM 300s. Nice. Yeah, those KTMs are pretty sweet. But if I remember correctly, the maintenance cycle on those things are really up there. Phil, UWU. I do not compute. All right, quit throwing things at the dog. Then don't put his food down until you're all ready. Yeah, rebuild them every winter. Yeah. So far, I haven't had to replace anything on the 650 except for the front brake. The pad was, completely shot by the time I was done with like day 3 up at Overton's place. So that wasn't too bad. It was kind of a pain to do out of my little road kit and sitting up on top of the hitch mount, but I got it done. So it was nice kind of having a good front brake, although probably should have replaced the rotor too. But, it'll buff itself out. I got plenty of stopping power, so I can't complain too much. All right, I need a bowl. Amazingly, I don't have any dirty ones out, so let's get the silverware picked up. I'm gonna rinse these off as I pick them up. Stuff off of there. How'd you like it up there? Thinking about moving there. Man, if it was my call, we would have moved up there 3-4 months ago. Especially after being there for a week. It's just gorgeous. The Helena area is beautiful. Actually, on second thought, do not move there. It's terrible. It sucks. Nobody wants to be there. Nobody wants to go there. Don't ever go. It will be the worst decision of your life. Wink, wink. Right? But yeah, I'd be back in a heartbeat if I could. Already thinking about planning another trip up there. Wife and kids all want to go. Let's see, I spent a week out there for that job. I'm with you. Might check it out this winter again to get a more full picture. Yeah, that's really the thing. Before you commit to moving somewhere, you should at least visit in both major seasons, if possible. Especially if they have a rough winter up there. I mean, it'd be foolish to go and make the jump without experiencing what it's like. And with that, you just listen to what the locals do and you emulate, buy the same gear and all that stuff. What? Okay, then what happened? Did Maya let her take it? Okay, well then it sounds like you handled it. Justice, the deep freeze is not a chair. Good Lord, it never ends. Never ends. All right, let's clean this sink out. Yeah, homeboy's got it here. Montana is a terrible place. Don't ever go there. Never go there. Worst decision ever. Okay. I mean, the one challenging thing might be wintertime. But Outside of that, I don't see any drawbacks. No, you're not going to nail that to the deck. We're not shooting that at the range. Off you go. Go finish with the dog. We would get in trouble. Off you go. Good Lord. Every time you try to get something done, kids are just all over you. Ooh. There we go. Spoon down in the garbage disposal. No bueno. Let's see. Is there anything else down in there? I don't think so. Let's find out. Contact. Nope, nothing else. Alright. There we go. I never used the garbage disposal until I was on the Mew. Put a lot of questionable things down it, right? Right? That was one thing I always wanted to do. I never had the chance to on a Mew. It's like right before I got to my unit, they got back to a Mew, from a Mew. And then right after I left, they were gearing up to go to one. Go figure. Or at least they were sending augments to Mews and stuff like that. But no, they wanted to keep me for their own devices. So, it can get kind of crazy out there. Alright, let's get this stuff in here and soaking. Alright, what else we got? Knives, tongs, all kinds of stuff. Man, just got my microtech from Jason yesterday, and I can't stop playing with it. Yeah, I mean, the thing about those microtechs is what you need to do is you need to fill it up with like Ballistol or WD-40 or something like that, and you spray it out with your air compressor, and that is the proper factory recommended cleaning procedure, and that needs to be done as soon as you get it. It makes a world of difference with that spring tension. Dealing with the Navy was kind of shitty. I was also mid-COVID, so things were not that great. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I predate all that nonsense. Yeah, the one thing I didn't bring was a rain jacket. Now I see it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Man, Sean, can't catch a break, can you, man? Yeah, when I ordered my initial Moto gear, I made sure to get the stuff that was all weather. I mean, it is hot. Oh, man, is it hot, especially during the summertime. But I would rather have it for the other 3 seasons. Look at that. Somebody bent my knife. Good Lord. But yeah, so now I'm on the lookout for some cooler Moto gear. Stuff I have. Man, if I'm not done riding by 8:30, I'm drenched in sweat. That's 8:30 a.m. And forget an evening ride. It's like guaranteed you need to hydrate or you're just going to die. Insert track stuff's pretty breathable. Yeah. The stuff I got right now is adventure stuff. But yeah, I'm looking for some other options. Of course, it's not the stuff that I wanted to get, but it's what the budget would allow at the time. So I'll also have to get that other stuff in another year or so when I'm done paying off the bike. And the parts, mind you. See, hydration is for the weak. Just slam a Red Bull and jam the throttle. Yeah, Sean, done that a few times. I ended up very wonky in the head, and I was done for the rest of the day. And I get pretty bad, like heat migraine. Not something I'm going to recommend. Sean gets it. Yeah. Well, this morning I slammed a Red Bull, and I got one of those protein milks from the gas station. And I just left. Found some water before I left, and when I got back, it was all right. If I had been out for another hour, though, I would have been in rough shape. Yeah, out there on those bikes, that protein milk is just life. Better than Gatorade or something like that, I think. A lot less sugar, good protein. Yeah, it ain't so bad. Ain't so bad. All right. Man, I kind of want to go out on another ride. You guys have got me hooked. Seriously, it's pretty much all I think about these days. This whole last week was torture because the kids had some event going on at church every night. And so I'd be so like tired in the morning. And I just did not have the energy to ride. And I was sleeping in because their thing went on till like 8:30 p.m. And then we weren't getting bed until like 10:30, maybe 11. And so I didn't get to ride at all last week. My body is a machine that runs off hangovers and backwoods. Yeah, just wait till you hit, your mid-30s, man. That all changes. All of it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. There ain't enough itches in the world to change that. Riding is life. Exactly, Sean. I'm right there with you. I mentioned to the guys earlier, like, as soon as I ordered all that stuff, I pulled up the Google, searched for MSF courses, and like the first link, they had a course available starting Monday. So, gonna get that all settled and taken care of, and then I'm gonna be on that bike more than in my own bed if I get my way. Sean, I've been on motorcycle 90% of my life, been caught in the rain more without gear. Not horrible, but not fun either. Yeah. That's still a cherry I've yet to pop, is riding in the rain. Not looking forward to it, but I'm not afraid of it. From what I understand, you just have to be more cautious, which, is fine by me. I'm a fairly cautious rider. How tall? 6 foot? Let's see. Let's get this soaking. Pan for tteokbokki. Pot for something. Pot for something. Uh-oh, dogs get yelled at. Hey, where is she? Dog's running out, about to get in trouble.
What? Come on in, Ladybug.
She's out raiding the compost. The kids left the gate open again. I bet you anything.
Huh?
Yeah, it looks like the gate's open. No wonder. the electric fence. When the wires are up, even if it's off, she won't cross it. But as soon as they're down, off she goes.
Oh, right. I gotta call the kids for that.
Yeah. Yeah, wife saves the day. Let's see. I'll check. I might have some pants in New Jersey if you're interested. Yeah, man. Sounds good. I'd be curious to see what it's all about. Yeah, all my stuff has like the level 2 armor in it and all that stuff. But between you and me, I'd be down for something a little bit more lightweight. No front brakes in the rain. Yes, that's what I heard. So whether that be light engine braking and slight rear brake, or moderate rear brake. Yeah, that would not be fun. I can only imagine like doing that with people around here. The yeah, people around here are crazy, and when the rain comes, it's even worse. So maybe I'll wait until I'm out of town to ride in the rain. Let's see. Mommy got her. Let's see. Sean. I've been in my fair share of rain. Much rather deal with it in my helmet. But luckily I won't be riding in the storm tomorrow. We'll carpool from the hotel to the job. Okay, Sean, that's not so bad. Potential for rain during the work tomorrow. That's not the worst, but it's not the best either. Absolutely no front brakes unless you are already stopped and sitting on the hill. Man, that must increase your stopping distance by like 4 or 5 times. So I don't know about you guys, but my rear brakes are actually pretty light. Might need to adjust those. I mean, they're super light. I mean, in a parking lot, going 20, I can skid the back tire. So maybe that's right, but it is pretty light. What? Here. Don't run off with it. I'm going to be washing it. Let's see. Man, I realize if I'm not going too fast, I don't need to dress for a fast crash. Yeah, I get you, but I'm a timid sorts, especially where physical injury comes into play or the potential for it. I've never been a take a lot of risks kind of guy, so I don't know. The gear gives me the illusion or the perception of some kind of safety. Now y'all just got to join me while I shave my head. Gotta pounce. Bounce. Peace. Love, bro. Alright, man. Have a good one. Catch you on the next one. On the dark side. What? They go apart so you can eat with them, silly. Yeah. Not taking risks coming from a jarhead with green crayons. A calculated risk is one thing. Calculated risk. There, Sean. Yeah. But yeah, especially since I didn't grow up riding bikes of any kind. Bicycle, but no dirt bikes, no motorcycles, anything. Something totally new that I'm learning. It's exactly the same. They all go together, Izzy. Here, give me that so I can wash them. Bye. If I had ridden dirt bikes since I was a kid, I probably wouldn't be anywhere near as concerned. But, I just grew up with the horror stories of bikes. Kind of like I grew up in California with the horror stories of guns, and now look at me. Speaking of, time to break out the big guns. There we go. Also, Sean, you got to remember, I got a wife and kids now, so didn't quite have to deal with that back in those days. Not really a concern whatsoever. But now it definitely is. And it's not like they're exactly in the condition to fend for themselves. So I'll just have to take morning rides and don the gear. If you make it up my way, sometimes I'll take you for some rides, get you plenty of seat time. That's for calculated risk. I bet you won't tell the wife that. What? A few times, yeah. No? Yep. We'll see. Yes, I will take you guys on a ride when I get a whole lot better. All right, Sean, let's see what you say. If you make it up my way, sometime I'll take you for some rides, get you plenty of seat time. As for calculated risk, bet you won't tell the wife that she acts like her mother sometimes. She doesn't, though. Her mom was different. But yeah, no, I'm not going to say anything of the sorts. They're going to get the bug. Don't do it. They already got the bug. I let them sit on it a couple times. And, you know, everything that Dad does is fun and cool. As long as Dad doesn't break anything. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'd prefer them to learn something like that when they're young. I think it's an important skill, especially now after experiencing it myself. I feel like it's something that they could get into pretty easily. As long as they're not breaking things and tearing up the yard, which means we'd have to go somewhere else to ride. Or tell her that she should have listened to you the first time. No, Sean, I don't need to tell her that. If there's one of those times where I'm right and she didn't want to listen, she'll own up to it. I don't have to tell her that. And you know what? A lot of times, even if I was right and you know it still worked out okay, there's no point in bringing it up. It wouldn't change anything. Just cause problems. Been there, learn that lesson. Okay, let's see. What else can I throw in there to get the dishwasher started? I think that's everything. Let's get it loaded up and we can get to more washing. Okay. Let's see. 1 hour wash. Start. Close. Engage. All right, there we go. Go. Like a solid dent here. Looks like it's going to be cutting boards. And then cast irons next. And then we can get these cups knocked out. And then we will be done, though. Hope that doesn't fall. There we go. Oh, shove that back in there. Get these camp utensils washed. Pick these up for the kids or camping. You know, these type things. And when you open the spoon and the fork, these ones actually pop apart. Did you look at that? Ain't that cool? Get these all opened up and washed. Get those properly sharpened later. Make my cook kit that much lighter. Get that much more stuff into the kids' packs. That just needs rinsing, right? A little extra oil will be good for you. Factory solvent. Sharpen those up nice. Not too nice. Good stuff. Yeah, those are sweet. Yeah, we got them at what was it, Sierra Trading Post. It's like TJ Maxx, but for outdoor stuff. Pretty sweet. Like $11, $12 each. Perfect thing for the kids. Let's see, get those put away in there so they can dry. Yeah, I don't wash the percolator. Just hot water, rinse and dry. Yeah, Sean, it builds up that nice seasoning layer. It's just better that way. All right, there we go. All right, let's get the cutting boards in. Okay, that is almost it. Let's see, one more cutting board after this. Oh, we have a request. Let's see, eggs. Sure, what kind? Oh, hold on. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, there we go. Request for eggs has been made. So, still needs to get washed. Put away a couple of these things. Fast track a cast iron. Let's put these over here. Howdy doot. Where'd all this stuff come from? You would not believe it if I told you. This stuff all came from this kitchen over the last 3-4 days. Kids have been learning how to cook on their own, so they're not the greatest at cleaning up after themselves. And it's been pretty busy, so I haven't had a chance to really get a whole lot of dishes done. All right, cast iron number 1 done. Heat on. While that's heating up, let's get these done. Some soap in there. You know, there are legends that I'm doing all my neighbors' dishes or that there's a restaurant here in my house, but I guarantee you all of them are false. Lies. Yeah. Getting there. So the question is, go on another ride tonight or no? If I do, I'm probably not going to be able to get to sleep until 10 or 11 or later. And then I'm going to end up sleeping in, have a rough start to the day tomorrow. Or I could be a good boy, try to go to bed early, get up early, and go on a longer ride tomorrow. Decisions. So I'll likely not get anything done tomorrow if I stay up late tonight. Are you going to stream the 450R rebuild and repair? It's a 650L. I might stream part of it. I might just video part of it. We shall see. Sean, rest and longer ride. That's what I'm thinking, man. Because if I can get out of here at like 4:30, sun starts coming up by 5. It starts getting light around 5. 5:30, it's definitely light out, and I can turn the headlights off. And then I'm good until probably 8. So that'll give me a lot of time for some Moto Jitsu stuff. Maybe hit the gym first for an hour. Yeah, I think that might be what I'll do. See if I can get up around 4, hit the gym for an hour, be out of the gym by, 5:15, 5:30, and then ride until breakfast time. But yeah, howdy doody. I think for howdy doots, I think I might live stream portions of it, and then just film portions of it. We'll see. What do you guys think about like actual riding content? That's something I've been thinking about. Get the old GoPro mounted up or something like that. I think that'll be fun. I'll message you when I get up for work between 4 and 4:30. Sean, our phones go on less than silent or more than silent when we go to bed. I can barely have my vibrate on my phone going off without waking up the wife if I put it on the floor on my side of the bed. And the goal is to get out of the house before she wakes up. But I appreciate it. Appreciate it, for sure. I'll still message you anyways, just in case. All right, Sean, sounds good. All right, let's get this put over here. Scoot over here. Musical cutting boards here, so they'll have room to dry. All right, last two. And then eggs. Oh, barking spiders. Good Lord. You guys got to watch out for them. They'll get you. Oi, did you shower yet? No. When? You showered this morning? Oh, okay. Kid's on it. You showered and then you went back to bed? Really? Okay. All right, kid. All right, let's get this filling up. Izzy, unless you know differently, don't say otherwise. All right, we'll fill this up so I can get started on the glass. Get my mittens off here. All right. There we go. These fingers pulled out so this can dry. Ugh. Then again, we might be planning on a picnic and hike tomorrow. So if I do go on a ride, I'll have to get back early so I can get that prepped. Okay. Oh, the thing about these gloves is undoing these fingers. Back it harder. There we go. Yeah, I don't like these gloves, but I wear them sometimes because I need to. All right, let's get these cups down in here so they can soak while I'm doing other things. What? I can't hear you. I don't want to. Don't pester me, child, about things I don't want to. I've lived long enough to decide whether or not I want to go swimming without being challenged by you. All right, there we go. Let that run a little bit. Okay. So let's get you guys off of here. Come over here and cook some eggs. All right, got our nice hot cast iron. Get our butter in there. Get that melting. About a good tablespoon or so, maybe two. Turn that heat up a little bit. Grab our eggs, which we're almost out of. All right. Water while that's filling up. Gotta check on our sourdough. Started that a couple hours ago. Still rising. Might get some sourdough action here on the stream as well. With the grand reveal here. Okay, there we go. About ready to knead. Don't let prove. I could let it go overnight, but I don't think I will. I don't want it done and over with. Spread out that oil. The butter. Ghee now, actually, properly. All right, turn off the water. All right, just starting to brown. Starting to heat up some more. There we go. Oh, get the rest of our cups back over here by the sink. See if I can get some of these shot glasses soaking. In the meantime, in between time, all right, there we go. All right, now spatula. Check. Fork. Not you. Not the camping forks. All right, I haven't washed any forks yet. Fork, check. Plate, check. There we go. Nice yolks that we got over there. The spatula. Exactly, Sean. Technically, this is a fillet spatula. Works great for eggs. So you turn up that heat a little bit more. Now that they're mostly cooked, get a little bit of that crispy action going on. Fish fillet spatula. There we go. Get some of that oil to run down to the front of the pan. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, killer heat. Ah. Oops. Oh, hot damn. Saved it. Didn't pop it. There we go. They don't always come out perfect, but, you know, they taste fine. Here, take these upstairs, please. Got it? Thank you. Okay. So let's clear a spot. Get all set up over here. Let's see. Yeah, get you guys right here. Some of this over here near the sink. Cast irons with the pile of cast irons. I even had to break out the reserve cast irons today. All right. silverware over here. Toss that, please. Thank you. Get this counter wiped down real quick. Those gunk off of here. Bell pepper seeds and whatnot. There we go. Yep. A little bit of soapy water. All right, there we go. And then out into the cutting boards as well. Okay. Now towel to dry things. Let's go with 2. Looks like a lot of stuff over there. That's for the glassware to dry on. Out you go, kid. Not you. Okay. And here we go. Flying back over. You guys planted and adjusted. See how that looks. Plug you guys back in. Come on. Good. Okay. Kids on camera? Yeah, Phil, they do that. Ah, itchy, itchy, itchy. Uh-oh, unexpected problem completing your order. No. Part number, etc., etc., has been superseded by part number. Okay. Once we ship out this order, is in an email with tracking number. Okay, cool. Great. All right. As long as I get my order, I do not care. Checking in, checking in. All right. All right, cool. Just submitted a whole bunch of parts orders earlier. So anytime I see something pop up saying, oh, part number, order issue, I'm kind of like a little frantic right now. Because I want this stuff to get here so I can get to replacing. And it's a whole lot of parts I don't feel like looking up again. So this is just going to be it for a while. Just a wash and a put down. Just leave it be, child. Yes, I know. Don't you have things that you can be doing right now? I need to get you guys enrolled in school so you like leave me alone. You have work to do. Tell you to go do your homework like an evil dad. Things that you guys have not experienced yet. Homeschool, child. Proper homeschool. We've done the best that we can so far, but we need to get you guys properly educated. Well, luckily we have a few computers sitting around. Off you go. Off you go. Not something I'm looking forward to, sitting down, my kids down in front of a computer to get educated. But you know what? I don't have the time to do it the old-fashioned way. That's fine. Once you guys get the basics down, you'll be able to handle it all on your own. I am. Huh? No, it's going to be every day. No, it'll likely be a couple hours a day. You got... Well, welcome to real life, okay? That's how life is. You have a lot of things you need to get done in the day. Just because you have to feed the dogs and do 1 or 2 chores a day doesn't mean you don't have time for schooling. Okay, your education is important. These guys don't know how lucky they have it. I remember begging my parents as a kid, homeschool me. But that didn't happen. Now that my kids get that gift, they just want to complain about it. What about you guys? You guys on the homeschool train, or you guys on the public education train? They don't know. They don't know. Yeah, man, I know. I know. They don't even understand. So I can't hold it against them. But, man. I got to get them through as much as they can now so they don't get hit with a freight train when they get older into the real world. Going back to homeschool this year after trying public school again for 2 years. Gotcha. You guys use a specific curriculum? I've heard a lot about that Celis Academy. I'm sure it's not the cheapest option out there, but not having to deal with books and coursework. Turn your son into a little monster? Yeah, public school will do that. That's what you guys are doing? How do you like it? The Celis or Celis, whatever it is. $4,500 for the year. Yeah, I hear that they have or if I got the right place, they have some sort of tuition assistance program where you just have to tune into like a live stream once a month or once a week or something like that, and they give you a big break on. They give you a big break on tuition. Going to try it out come September. Gotcha. Seems like a small price to pay, really, for what they purport to offer. Yeah, we have 2 that will be needing to put through it. I just have to sit down and do it. We want to try out one of their live streams, see how we like it before we take the plunge. I've had it on the calendar for a while. I just haven't talked about it. I think what you're talking about cuts it in half. I was looking into that. Yeah, it cuts it down a lot. And with the age of our kids right now, we're just going to be going for the basic package. I think it's like 6 courses that they can take simultaneously. Let's pop that drain. Well, nice to talk to somebody that has tried it or is going to try it, looking into it. So far, I don't think I've run into anybody that actually runs it other than, the people that have mentioned it out there in the ether. I think most people that were around do the more traditional sit down with somebody in the family or neighbor or something like that actually sits down with books and whatnot all day or half the day or something like that. I don't have the time to do that. I wish I did, but I don't. And to be honest, I don't really have the inclination to sit down and be able to do that. I can teach people things, but not that long, not every day. Definitely don't have that teacher's patience like my dad does. My dad was a math teacher for years and years. It's not my thing. Could be the first one I inform after we start it. Yeah. My wife's not in the best of health, so that's why we're doing it this route. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. We're dealing with the same thing. Same kind of thing. So, yeah, it's definitely going to eat into finances quite a bit, but I think it'll be worth it. Hope it'll be worth it. And on top of that, I'm kind of thinking about maybe getting the business going again. And then I definitely won't have time. She really did good with him for the 2nd and 3rd. She went back for 4th and 5th. Yeah, I gotcha. 4th and 5th is a rough, age too. 6th is worse. Or at least those are pretty rough for me. Everybody's getting into their gangly phase, and kids are little demons at that age at school anyways.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do our homework as much or
No, you're not going to do your homework at church. No, not at Korean school. Homework is to be done here. Okay. All these shot glasses cleaned out. Now it's kind of sad. We have all these shot glasses. We don't hardly even use them for alcohol. We mainly use them for tinctures. Yeah, home work, exactly. But if your school's at home and it's all homework, it's just work at that point, right? Okay. Load of glass number 1 is almost done. Don't quite have enough for a second, hey bud. But we'll get through them, get these cast irons done. Yeah, luckily, you know, if we did go that route, we've already got a couple spare computers laying around, so I don't think we'd have to go and buy anything new, thankfully. But if we did, then, well, we would. And what can you do? But we wouldn't do that straight out the gate. Please put that down, leave it alone. That's not there for you to be sitting there oogling at. Leave it alone. I think that would be like a year 2, I think semester 2, like a year 2 kind of thing. If they really take to it well, then maybe get them their own computers, or like a MacBook Air or something like that. Something that would last them. There we go. All right, let's take a little break from the glassware. Get these cast irons in the wok. All right. It's down in here and soaking. Ooh, that one's still warm. Still really warm. That price is the top tier with the laptop. My laptop is a bit old, good parts, so it still works good. But him having his own is easier in my eyes. Yeah, you know, I mean, me being a nerd, I've got a few laptops chilling around that still work. And I wouldn't get the laptop through a Celis. I would buy my own and then still go the cheap route with the Celis. Yeah, we saw that top tier option with the Celis where they get a laptop and whatnot, but I figure if the kid's going into like AP classes, like at high school level, okay, yeah, maybe. Mainly because you're getting all those extra courses. But, I mean, our kids are 8 and 10. They don't need that kind of a program yet, especially for their first, like, formal education. That's not necessary whatsoever. Come on. Flame on. Oh, that's hot. Leave it be, Justice. John said Jack's Beer Co. Grandkids only do it like 3 hours a day. Yeah, that's the idea. A couple hours a day, 3 hours a day. And then schooling is handled. That would be the way to do it. I mean, it's a commitment, but it keeps them occupied for 3-4 hours a day without me having to worry about getting into them too much with anything. They can study what they want to study, generally. Kind of on their own program, advance as much as they want to or can. But yeah, that sounds pretty good in my book. Let's get this block done. Cast irons look about done. What? Leave it alone. I have no idea what you're talking about. Is he? Knock it off. Okay, so this one gets put away here. That gets turned off. These are reserve cast irons. They can go over there. This one goes here. That one goes there to dry. That one goes there to dry. Okay. Now let's get this sink emptied out. Now all those egg crusties are in there. I got a couple other things to wash here real quick before I get into more glass. See, same here. Most school I've never used in real life exactly. Learned more hustling at 12 years old than school taught me ever in high school, right? So both of our kids have expressed interest in one day owning their own businesses. And since we have a little bit of experience there, hopefully I'll be able to give them a leg up and help them get a good start in that. Get that out of your nose. Then again, with them sticking stuff up their nose, who knows where they'll go. But yeah, they both definitely need a lot more stimulation. I feel like this education thing, the time is right. Finances aren't quite right for it, but you know what? It's close enough to where I could fudge it for a little while to make it work. And then, yeah, just have to make it work. Lead by example, so judging by you, I think we'll do just fine. Well, I mean, keep in mind, man, you don't see that much. But I hope that'll be the case. There we go. Okay. I appreciate it. I definitely do, though. I know they'll end up fine, but I need to give them the best start that I can. All right. I don't think I'm gonna finish the glass today. I'll probably finish that another day. I think I'm done, fellas. Got enough done. Call the kitchen clean for today. I'll finish out the rest later. All right, boys. I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.